Hi everybody and welcome to Pinal Prep Spotlight, brought to you by Jones Ford Buick GMC, your hometown dealer for more than 50 years. I am Brian Wright and I am with Maria Vasquez. We are talking about more Pinal County basketball this week. We're back from the break and we're getting into the start of region play, so we're getting a little bit better idea of how good these teams really are, and the games are getting a little bit more important. And this week we're going to talk about the Florence girls basketball team, which is off to a 15-5 start overall, and they're ranked number 7 in the 3A Power Points. Just a quick recap on them. Last season they were 24-7 last year. They lost in the second round to Page in the 3A playoffs. So Maria, when you look at this year's version, what do you see out of the Gophers so far?
Well, you can see the experience they have playing together. Coach Bob Belmare said that 4 of his starters, excluding Bryn O'Rourke, who transferred to the team from out of state last year, these girls have been playing together for a very long time, and they know what to expect from each other and how to work together and get those wins.
Yeah, team cohesion, I think, is a big part of this Gopher squad, and you have a great senior class, which, as you said, is led by Bryn O'Rourke. And then you have the Brown sisters, Alex and Aliyah Brown. You have Ciela Neal and Michelle Giddens Acuna. And they are really the glue of this Gophers team. And each one, I think, really knows her role. And so you have scorers like O'Rourke. You have defensive specialists. You have girls who can rebound, girls who can distribute the ball. So Maria, when you take a look at kind of the breakdown of this team, what kind of team is this? How are the Gophers winning games?
These Gophers are fast. They run the fast break really well, and if you're thinking about getting them to stop and play that half-court game, good luck trying that, because they're going to keep the pressure on you while you're trying to come up court. Opponents usually make mistakes, and before you know it, hey, they're already scoring at the other end.
And when you talk about speed, certainly those Brown sisters provide a lot of that. And I don't know if either one of them is even 5 feet tall, but they are both incredibly fast. They know how to handle the ball, and they can pressure you on defense. Someone that we've mentioned already, Bryn O'Rourke, I mean, she is leading the team with 17 points per game. And the biggest improvement for her really from last year to this year has been her shooting. And, last year she only shot 34% from the field and 28% from three-point range. And so far she is shooting 45% from the field and 41% from three-point range. So she is really giving some much-needed shooting accuracy to the Gophers to go along with, the defense and well-rounded play of the rest of the team. So, Maria, looking forward, this is going to be a good 3A Central. The Gophers have a matchup against ALA Queen Creek on Friday, and they're both tied for the region lead. So how do you see things going for Florence as we move into February pretty soon?
Well, the biggest concern right now is, can they stay healthy the rest of the way? They've been dealing with some injuries. However, they have a good bench also, and they have players like Lily Ramos and Araceli Gortares who can jump in and fill in those empty holes that the Gophers have. So far, Coach Belmare has done a good job, and I expect the Gophers to keep on rolling.
And just to finish that thought, I do believe that Florence is going to be a factor in the 3A playoffs, so it'll be interesting to see how they do once the playoffs begin. Now let's get to our what to watch, and Maria, why don't you start?
All right. My what to watch is the Casa Grande Union girls soccer team. Now, power rankings for soccer, this is the first week that they are out. And as of Wednesday, the Cougars are ranked number 16th. Now, they have 6 games remaining on their schedule, but all 6 opponents are currently ranked either in the 4A conference or the 5A conference. And during this time last year, the Cougars went 1-5 against these opponents, so it's going to be very critical to see if they can get some upsets along the way and possibly, have a playoff game going forward.
And I'm going to keep it in girls basketball with Miracle Brown Jeter of ALA Ironwood. girls basketball team, and they're off to a nice start. They're ranked number 20 in the power points, 14-6 overall. Now, Miracle, she earlier this month on January 3rd, she eclipsed 1,000 career points. And although there's no stats up for us to see what her scoring average is this year, she did average 23.5 points per game last year. And, getting to 1,000 career points is a really big accomplishment for any high school player. So congratulations to her. That does it for our show this week. Remember to visit PinalCentral.com for all of your Pinal County winter sports action, and we will see you next week.